reading passage that we have on page 88 and page 89. So please open your books on page 88 and 89. It's a very short and nice reading passage. So just have fun, okay? Don't take it as a lesson. Today we're going to talk about quotes. The title is Quotes, Quotes. What is the meaning of quotes, Thales? Ula, what is the meaning of quote? You can use your phone. You can search about the meaning. What is the meaning of quote?
يقتبس.
Yes. What is the noun يا جمانة? هذا الفعل. What is the noun?
اقتباس.
Yes, thank you so much. So today we're going to talk about quotes that famous people said. Okay. Now, do you remember any quote in Arabic that famous people said? Any quote. For example, in English we have, okay, do you know this quote? To be or, I don't remember, to be or not to be. Is it like this? This is the question. And I think, let me make, I think it was by Edison. To be or not to be. To be or not to be. It is by Prince Hamlet. Yes. Oh, yes, it's by William Shakespeare. Sorry, I thought that. Okay, Jana. Okay. So to be or not to be. This was by William Shakespeare, and also they made this quote into Arabic. Do you know what is this quote in Arabic? Do you know this quote in Arabic?
Yes.
What is it in Arabic?
تكون أو لا تكون.
Yes, that is the question. Thank you so much. Ya Jumana. So this was a quote. Now, do you remember any quote in Arabic? Any quote? Huh? Any quote? You don't remember any quote in Arabic?
In Arabic?
Yes, in Arabic, in English, in any language. In Turkish, if you have a quote, please tell me. Huh? Nothing that comes to your mind? Like you can search in your phone. أحيانا when we go, if you have Twitter accounts, sometimes you like a tweet, okay, or something, someone said something, okay, and you save it, okay. So have you ever saved a quote in your phone؟ يعني هل مثلا يوم من الأيام عجبك اقتباس وجعلتيه خلفية الجوال أو حفظتيه عندك؟ You can read it to us. No? Okay, طيب, no problem. طيب, let's start. Quotes, as they said, Ola, quotes sometimes they are true facts, okay, or sometimes they are just what? Wisdom. Okay, wisdom quotes. Wisdom quotes, Yani. Very nice. Did you see what Sarah said? Sarah said, الفشل ليس عدم النجاح بل هو عدم المحاولة. Very nice. Thank you so much, Sarah. Rimaz also said, tomorrow won't be better if you are not making it better. Wow. Tomorrow will not be better if you are not making it better. So you are the reason to make what? Your future better. No one. So you see those quotes that Sarah and Rimaz wrote down? Those quotes means what? They give you what wise or wisdom to life. Jumana said, behind every great man is a great woman. Yes, this is a very famous quote. تعرفون وراء كل رجل عظيم امرأة? I don't know who said that, but it's a very famous quote. Zainab said,
Yes. وراء كل شيء عظيم عظيم.
yes, yes. زينب said, رجاء ابتسم. What did she say? رجاء ابتسم، لا أحد يستحق أن تعكر مزاجك لأجله أو تتغير ملامحك الجميلة بسبب كلمة منه. Oh, very nice, Zainab. Jana said, life is a big challenge, so choose it or lose it. Nice. Choose to fight in it or just lose. Lara said, ألم الدراسة لحظة لكن عدمها ألم يستمر مدى الحياة. This is really true. And Hal said, don't judge a book by its cover. Yes, this is a very famous quote. Don't judge a book by its cover. طبعا هذا المثال okay or a quote الاقتباس ليس اقتباس يعني بالمعنى الحرفي. Don't judge a book by its cover, meaning that don't judge people by their look because you don't know what they are actually. So all of those what you wrote here, Ola, they are very nice quotes. All of those they are what? Wisdom. يعني كأنها تعطي حكم في الحياة and experience. Also, some of the quotes, they could be what? They could be ironic. Do you know the meaning of the word ironic? When I say ironic, لن تعرف إذا لم تحاول. Yes, very good. That's very nice يا جوان. Maria said, ليس كل السقوط نهاية فسقوط المطر أجمل بداية. Yes, I hear that a lot and it's very nice. So some of the quotes, but maybe we're not familiar with, are ironic. Okay, ironic يعني search for the word ironic. Yes, very good. Yes, some of them are what? Ironic. And you're going, yes, thank you. So and now we're going to see that some of them are really ironic. Maybe you're going to hate them because of their quotes. Now let's listen for the first one. It's by Bill Gates. Do you know who is Bill Gates? The man? You know Bill Gates?
Yes. Yes.
He was the owner of Microsoft. He was the richest man in the world, but now I think he is the second richest man in the world. Now let's listen to what he said.
9. Reading. Quotes, quotes. 640K ought to be enough for anybody. Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft in 1981, talking about computer memory.
Okay, look at what he said here. He said 640K, which means, do you know what is the meaning of K here? What is the meaning of K, Ula? Yes, very good. So can you imagine the richest man in the world? By the time in this, while he said this quote, yes, he wasn't very rich, by the way. He was still in his beginnings. So in 1982, he said 640, he means by money, ought to be enough for anybody. Okay, so this is, they said that this is ironic because now it's not that, it's not that enough for all people. I think, no, he doesn't talk about money. Maybe he's talking about the memory, the computer memory. Yes. So this one, it could be not very ironic, but it could be just at his time it was true. But now it doesn't make sense because it's not enough. Now let's see the second one.
أصلا تيشر كيف يحكم هو أصلا عنده ملايين لم يفرق معه يعني عنده ملايين يمكن يكون يعني.
Of course, of course. Every rich man, they say that. Okay, let's see the next person, what he said.
The world is composed of people who have something to say and can't, and the other half who have nothing to say and keep on saying it. Robert Frost, American poet.
So here we have an American poet. Poet يعني شاعر. So this American poet, he said, half the world is composed, يعني is about or have people who have something to say. They have something to say, but they can't. And the other half who have nothing to say, and they keep on saying it. Did you understand the meaning of the quote, Ula? He's saying that this world is about half and half. Half people who have what? Something, who have knowledge, who have, they are maybe scientists or people who had good education, okay? They have good things to say, but they cannot say it, okay? The other half of the people, they have nothing to say. Maybe they don't have a knowledge, they don't have any education, though they still talking. Do you agree with him, Ola? Do you agree with him? If you notice nowadays,
yes, I agree.
Yes, me too. If you notice, nowadays, celebrities, they always talk. They always have something to say about anything, okay? And though they don't have any knowledge, and maybe they are exposed because they don't have any good knowledge. Do you remember the thing that happens to George Floyd when they had Black Lives Matter in the United States? Do you remember the accident 1 year ago? Yes. In America, there is a cop who killed a black man, just because he was black. Okay, and then they got what? They protest in America, and it got all over the world. Do you remember what Arab celebrity did? They did a black face. Do you know what's a black face? Black face.
بشرة سوداء.
Yes. What did they do? Now we Arab people, okay, not all of us, they have black face. So in order they did that in order to say that we are with you, black people. فماذا فعلوا يا أولا؟ صبغوا وجههم باللون الأسود. Celebrities here, Arab celebrities. Do you know what does that mean? It's really bad idea, bad thing to do, that you cover yourself in black just to say that I'm with you, black people. This was very racist. Do you remember? Okay. In America.
yes. تشهر والناس كلهم ينتقدوهم.
Yes. لماذا؟ لأنه في شيء جدا قديم كانوا البيض يفعلون in أمريكا قبل ما الناس يعني تعرف إنه لازم نحترم كل الناس ولا نفرق ما بين أحد. كانوا الناس في أمريكا إذا كانوا يريدون يسخرون من black people, what do? كان البيض يصبغون وجههم باللون الأسود. Okay. ماذا فعل الأرب celebrities؟ صبغوا وجههم باللون الأسود وقالوا نحن ندعمكم. Though this is not good, هذا racist. مستحيل أحد يفعل زي كذا لأنه خطأ. You can say that I'm with you, I support you, but without doing this thing.
أصلاً يا تيتشر أنا أرى إنه ما في شيء اسمه I'm with you، يعني هو ما في له حاجة إنه لون بشرته مختلفة شوية، فأنا ما أشوف إنه لازم نقول إنه أنا معك ولا حاجة زي كذا. طيب هو بشرته بس غير.
Yes, it was really stupid.
وأصلاً يعني فعلوا شعار يعني.
You see those
شعار لكن لا أدري لماذا صبغوه يعني.
I know. You see those people who always talk and who always have something to say. But for us, people who have, good thought, we don't talk that much. Okay, let's see the next quote. This is very important. The next quote, I think you have to pay attention to it.
It is a terrible thing to see and have no vision.
Helen Keller, American author, activist, and lecturer. She was the first deaf and blind person to graduate from college.
I think most of you know Helen Keller. Helen Keller is an American author. Okay, she's a woman. She was deaf and also blind. Yani she cannot hear and she cannot see. She was the first person that she graduated from college, mashallah. Now she said it is a terrible thing to see and have no vision. What is the meaning of this? It's a terrible thing.
يعني أمر
فظيع.
Yeah.
يرون.
أنك ترى وهم أنك تراهم وهم ليس لديهم رؤية.
ليس لديهم يعني ما يرونه.
Yes, let me explain it to you. She said that, she knows that she's blind, okay, and she's deaf. She said that it's a terrible thing, it's a bad thing that you can see with your own eyes. يعني you have good health in your eyes, you can see, you're not blind, okay, but you have no vision. The meaning of no vision is that هي معناها بالعربي رؤية, but she means that you have no creativity, you have no understanding, you don't think out of the box. So she said that it's a terrible thing that you can see, you have your eyes, okay, you're not blind, but though you have them, you cannot think, creatively, you don't think about, other stuff. This is what she means. The next thing.
Never let formal education get in the way of your learning.
Mark Twain, writer.
Okay, Mark Twain here, he said something that is very important to all of us. Formal education is the education that you get now when you go to school, okay? Some people, they don't go to school, though they have what? Good learning, and they know many things, okay? They have information. So he's saying, don't let formal education هو التعليم الرسمي. أذهب لابتدائي، أذهب متوسط، أذهب ثانوي، جامعة، أتخرج، أتوظف, okay? This is formal education. So he's saying, don't let formal education get in the way of learning. Learning is different from formal education. You get your education to get a certificate. أنا أدرس حتى أحصل على شهادة وفي نفس الوقت أنا أتعلم. Okay? But learning is something else. We always learn from anything. يعني learning ليس موجود فقط في المدارس. No, learning is in life. In everything that you have. In your phone, in your books that you buy, in anything. Do you believe in that?
أيضا بالتجارب.
Yes, and your experience when you go to do stuff in the summer. كان يوجد طالبات يأخذون يعني قبل كورونا طبعا يأخذون وقت تطوعي في الحرم في أيام رمضان, تعرفون؟ أحيانا ممكن إنك تقدمي عندهم yes, ويقبلونك على أساس أنك متطوعة, and you can put, and they give you certificate, يعطونك شهادة at the end, and you can put it in your CV. So while you do this, you got to learn from many things, from people around you, how to deal with people. This is something that you cannot find in school. Okay.
Yes, لأنه أصلا يوجد يمكن ناس يفهمون عربي كيف يعني تتكلمين معهم تتعاملين معهم.
Very good. How to deal with people, you cannot find this in school. You only find it in life.
Who is wise? He that learns from everyone. Who is powerful? He that governs his passions. Who is rich? He that is content. Who is that? Nobody. Benjamin Franklin, American writer, politician, scientist, and inventor.
How could anyone...
Here, this person said, who is wise? Wise meaning what? What is the meaning of wise?
حكيم.
Yes, who is wise? He is a person that learns from everyone. It doesn't have to be someone who's younger than me. It doesn't have to be someone who is so much older than me. It doesn't have to be someone who went to school. Those are only the people that I learn from. No, I learn from anyone. Even if someone who didn't go to school, I can learn something from them. Okay? So if you are wise, okay, you're a good person if you can learn from anyone. Who is powerful? Who is strong? Okay, he that governs his passions. His passions يعني things that you like. If you can govern things that you like, governs يعني you have control on the things that you like, then you are strong. If you don't have any control on the things that you like, meaning that you are a weak person. يعني I like to watch movies every day, so even if it's during exams, I'm going to watch a movie. No, that means that you cannot control yourself. You are not strong. You have to control yourself. Okay, that means that you are powerful and strong. He who is rich is a person who is what? Content. What is the meaning of the word content, Ula? Search about the word content.
راضي.
Say it again, please.
راضي.
Yes, a person who is satisfied of what he have. then yes, this person is rich. We always want to buy stuff, Ola. We always see many stuff through Snapchats or through anything that we would like to have. Okay, but you are rich if you just satisfied of the things that you have, and the things that you don't have, you have to work for them. You want to get a good job, then work for this job, okay, in order to buy anything that you want. Who is that? Nobody. No. Let's see the second one.
Govern a nation that has 246 different kinds of cheese.
Charles de Gaulle, French president.
Okay, how could anyone govern a nation that has 246 different kinds of cheese? What do you understand from this quote? How could anyone govern a nation that has 264 different kinds of cheese? This is ironic. The French president said that. What does he mean by that? Can you tell? What do you think? How could anyone govern? Govern to control a nation that has 246 different kinds of cheese. Yes. What about different?
إنه الناس مختلفين، فما يمدي شخص واحد يحكم كل أنواع المختلفة هذه.
Okay,
على
nice
حسب
understanding.
تفكيرهم أو عاداتهم.
Yes. What about the rest? What do you think? Okay,
أو
I want.
مختلف
Yes, it could be. What else? Hajwan, what do you think?
إنه لا نستطيع نتحكم بالكل.
Yeah, we cannot control everyone. What else? Is there anyone who understands in a different way? Okay. Actually, he means by that, as تقريبا نفس ما قالت جوان. How could anyone govern a nation that has 246 different kinds of cheese? He is the French president. And what is very famous in French people? What do they like the most? There is actually a French cheese that we buy from the supermarket. So they have what? They are very famous of what?
Cheese.
Yes, of cheese. So he just comparing those people to cheese, and that how can everyone govern a nation that has 264 different kinds of cheese. كأنه كل أمارة عنده أو كل شيء عنده كل محافظة it's a different kind of cheese. فهو كأن he makes a joke that how can anyone control different kind of cheese. Okay.
An archaeologist is the best husband a woman can have. The older she gets, the more interested he is in her.
Agatha Christie, writer.
Okay, Agatha Christie is the one that we read her novels. She said something somehow funny. She said, an archaeologist. Do you know who is an archaeologist? Who's an archaeologist, Ola? Who's an archaeologist? He is? Yes, very good, Juri. Alim Athar. So she's saying, yes, Jana, you can leave. An archaeologist is the best husband, okay? Alim al-Athar is the best husband a woman can have. The older she gets, the more interested he is in her. What do you understand, Ola, from the quote? It's ironic. What happens to the woman or to any person when they get older? What happened to their face? They get what? More? Huh?
يعني عندما تكبر سيهتم فيها أكثر لأنه هو يهتم بالأشياء القديمة.
Yes, very good, Juan. Yes, very good. So she's saying, she's made just a joke that an archaeologist اللي هو عالم الآثار يهتم دائما بالأشياء القديمة. Okay? So he is the best husband a woman can have. Why? Because when she gets older, okay, he is interested in old things. The more that she gets older, the more he is interested in her. Do you like this quote or not? It's offensive somehow.
Yes.
Yes. The next one.
Wise men talk because they have something to say. Fools talk because they have to say something.
Plato, Greek philosopher.
Okay, he's saying that wise men, اللي هو الناس اللي عندهم حكمة, talk because they have something to say. Because they have something to say to people. Okay, because they are wise men, they have knowledge. Like in fools, do you know who are the fools? Who are stupid people, يعني.
الحمقى.
Yes, stupid people. They talk because they have something to say. They have to say something. Not because they have something to say. ليس لأنهم عندهم معلومات. No, but because just they want to say something. Okay.
Make yourself necessary to somebody.
Ralph Waldo Emerson, American writer.
He's saying that if you want to be necessary to someone, you have to do it by yourself and you have to make yourself necessary to somebody. You don't have to ask them, I'm important to you. No. Do that to yourself and make yourself necessary to somebody.
I'm not afraid to die. I just don't want to be there when it happens.
Okay, this one is ironic. He said that I'm not afraid, I'm not scared to die, but I just want to be there when I am dying. Did you understand? Did you understand, Ula? He's making a joke. يعني هو كأنه يقول I'm not scared of dying. ما هو خايف من الموت. لكن he doesn't want to be there when he's dying, when it happens. Which is not true. يعني it doesn't make sense. When you're dying, you are there. So he is what actually scared of dying. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yes. أشرحها مرة أخرى. هو يقول إنه لا يخاف من الموت، لكن هو لا يريد أن يكون موجود وقت ما يحدث الموت هذا. So لو فهمتيها بطريقة معكوسة هكذا، إنه لو فهمتيها بطريقة يعني عميقة أكثر، إنه هو خائف من الموت. Because when you're dying, of course you are there. Yes, he doesn't want to be alone. Let's continue.
Woody Allen, American director.
Everything that can be invented has been invented.
Attributed to Charles H. Dewey, Commissioner, U.S. Office of Patents, 1899.
Okay, this person said that everything that can be invented يعني إنه يكون مخترع, has been invented. يعني كأنه يقول لا يوجد شيء حتى أخترعه. Why? Because everything that can be invented, like television, like anything, it has already been invented. Do you agree with him or not? Or do you think that still we have many things to invent?
Yes, because الأشياء اللي تخترعها تكون الشخص ما يتصور إنها ممكن تخترع.
Yes.
تنخرع.
نخترعها.
يعني بس يعني إنه.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand you. Yes. نفس الشيء في الأشياء السابقة يعني زمان في الماضي ما كانوا يتوقعوا إنه التلفزيون شيء له حاجة أو حتى إنه ممكن نخترعه. أوكي. لكن الأشياء هكذا تتغير. نفس الشيء بالنسبة للهاتف بالنسبة للأشياء الأخرى. So you just have to think out of the box. You don't have to give up this easily.
Those who do not complain are never pitied.
Those who do not complain are never pitied. Complain يعني when I complain about something. The school is really bad.
يشتغل.
Yes, yes. So he's saying that those who do not complain يعني إذا أنت لا تشتكي, you are never pitied. Pitied يعني Bitted.
تشفقي.
Yes. يعني if you don't complain to people, they are not going to have sympathy for you. لو أنت لا تشتكين، okay، ولا تقولين أنا عندي كذا وكذا وعندي مشكلة كذا وكذا, then yes, people are not going to feel sympathy for you. They will think that you live the best life in the world. You have everything, okay? Just like when we see celebrity, they always smiling, they always buying good stuff, they always wearing good stuff. So we think that what? Because they don't complain. تخيل لو أنا شخص طول الوقت they complain, we will what? We will feel sympathy for them. راح نشفق عليهم. لكن لأنهم الناس الذين لا يشتكون, طبيعي لن نشفق عليه لأنه لا نعرف عنه شيء, لا نعرف أنه يشتكي من شيء. You see? Okay. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're going just to do. Yeah, it's not all the time. صح. It's not all the time. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to do the true or false. Okay. And we're going to start with our last lesson. طبعا الwriting سأشرح لكم غدا, only for the student who did not complete their homework. And then we're going to start with our last lesson, inshallah. Okay, do you have any question? Inshallah. Do you have any question?
No, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.